I've been meaning to say this for the longest time. We need to stop platforming gospel ministers who do not have a church, who do not have a pastor. Who is your pastor? Which church do you attend? What is the report in church about you? Do you serve in church? How long have you been serving in church? We need to know who you are. We need to know your spiritual background, because a lot of people just wake up and because they can sing and they can string some words together, or they know what chord to play, and basically they know how to feign charismatic experiences. They know how to speak in tongues. They know how to chant. They know how to kneel down and lift up their hands. They know all of that drama. And because a lot of people are so shallow, we accept them. We take them in. But when you look at their lives, there is no clear example of spiritual submission, of accountability, of service in a local church. And that is why we are producing gospel celebrities, not gospel ministers. Because people just spring from nowhere in their rooms, and because they love music, and because they know that Jesus is a marketing strategy, they come out into the market, they give us all kinds of songs, but their spiritual life is in shambles. Who is your pastor? Because and pastors need to stop enabling these people. If a gospel minister, no matter how famous and popular they are, if they don't have a visible track record of submitting in a local church, let them go. We don't need your ministration. We are merely producing lots of lifestyle Christian content creators, gospel entertainers. That's what we're producing. We're not producing gospel ministers. Some of these people, we don't even know the churches they attend. We don't even know who their pastors are. Some of them are church prostitutes. Today you see them there, tomorrow you see them here. And because they take pictures with, certain general overseers or resident pastors of different churches, people think they have a local church. Taking pictures with pastors or knowing lots of pastors does not replace having a local church. I'm going to use Pastor Nathaniel Bassey as an example, and please forgive me, sir, if you see this. He was in one church for years. It taught him something, discipline. He was rooted. He had a pastor that can look at him and see his desperation and see his desires that his desperation did not let him see. He had a pastor that could correct him, that could tell him, okay, you're not going to minister for the next one month, and he didn't leave the church because he understood spiritual accountability. Today we can see the difference between someone like Pastor Nathaniel Bassey and a lot of ministers we have. The difference is so clear to see. Please, we need to stop platforming gospel ministers who do not have a local church, who do not have a pastor, who do not have a spiritual oversight, because what that means is that you are a reckless person who isn't actually serving God. You only care to serve God when the spotlight is on you, and that is why we are making gospel celebrity musicians, not gospel ministers.